Let's have a quick conversation about Clevver. And Clevver, of course, we're talking here about a virtual mailbox provider. And we want to look at the pros and cons, the features, the pricing, everything. So the question is Clevver virtual mailbox worth it? Let's first talk about the overview. Let's have a clear idea what this organization is all about. So what is Clevver? Clevver is actually a virtual mailbox provider. And so they're based in Europe, but they actually cover the United States. They cover North America, so to speak. They cover the multiple locations. So you're talking about a virtual mailbox provider. They actually also will help you if you want to incorporate in the state. Let's say you want to form your LLC or your C corporation, your S corporation, your LP, and so on and so forth. So this is really good. So the whole thing here is that Clevver can, if you actually sign up with Clevver, you can receive your daily mail and package at any location and handle them from anywhere in the world. So talking about flexibility, this is really great. And the cool thing is that Clevver is actually part of a very competitive virtual mailbox industry that has the likes of iPostal One, Virtual Mailbox, US Global Mail. So you have a lot of players already. But Clevver is also it's actually a new company. I mean, relatively new, because they started not long ago compared to some players that have been in industry for 20 years. When you think about iPostal One, for instance, and Clevver actually is actually based in Europe, but we love that a lot. And some of the most important features of the Clevver app are instant notification of a new mail item. You have order searchable scans. You can add items to categories. You can save documents to your cloud, so you can actually choose a Dropbox or Microsoft One, for instance. Okay, you can forward items to any address globally. This is really good. You can pick up items yourself at the location, and you can trash unwanted items. So this service is available in a few minutes after booking. Just choose one of their Clevver's worldwide locations. So again, Clevver is a very innovative app that actually is trying to revolutionize the virtual mailbox industry. Fantastic. By the way, boss, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here. Make yourself comfortable. You are going to enjoy today's conversation. Let's talk about the features here. So when we think about Clevver, what are the most important features you need to really pay attention to? Again, Clevver has a constellation of services, but in today's conversation, we want to focus specifically on the virtual mailbox offer. Okay, so when you think about the features that you can avail yourself if you were to sign up with Clevver, you have worldwide company formations. You have virtual offices and compliance. So when we talk about company formations, we're talking about you actually opening a business, no matter where you want the company to operate in the whole world. So a lot of folks think about a lot of companies when they start, they position themselves as being able to help you open a business in the States. But with Clevver, you can open a business in England, you can open a business in Australia, in Nigeria, in Germany, in Brazil, anywhere in the world. Okay, and because Clevver has this network of legal representatives that can help you navigate the intricacies of every country's business formation process. And you also have virtual offices, and you also can actually comply with all kinds of regulations worldwide. And we also love the fact that with Clevver, you have fast, remote, and digital services in one platform. So again, here we are speaking about a centrality of processes, a centralized approach, a centralized dashboard, if you will. And you have company formation in 50 countries. So right now, I mean, as a matter of fact, as of the date of this show, Clevver is constantly increasing the number of countries where they are helping you. They are helping you actually incorporate. Okay, 50 countries. When we talk about the states, you can actually use Clevver as a registered agent service in all 50 US states. They actually also offer a remote bank account in the US, so you can open a bank account, not a problem, a business account, of course. You have virtual address mail handling at 160 locations. This is really great. I mean, this is not really you can't compare this to iPostal One 1,500 to 2,500 locations. But hey, listen, Clevver is started from somewhere, and they are kicking ass like crazy. They are coming really strong. We appreciate that, and we love that. And actually, you are able to get a local phone number through Clevver. This is really great. So phone number in 80 countries, and you have tax and accounting services in 20 countries and more. Fantastic. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about Clevver. So this is a Clevver virtual mailbox review. Let's talk about the benefits here. So when you think about Clevver, what are the benefits you really need to pay attention to? So Clevver actually has a very simple value proposition. Help you enter new markets and be perceived as a local company. So if you are an Australian born company or an Australian founded company, and you wanted to enter France, for instance, you will be seen in France as a French company. Clevver will help you do that. And if you are in Brazil, if you want to enter the Brazilian market, you will be perceived as a Brazilian market. If you wanted to enter the Nigerian market, you will be perceived as a Nigerian market. So this is the quintessence of Clevver's proposal when it comes to helping you boost your company formation. So basically, you can start a new company with Clevver's company formation service. Again, we're talking here about all the apparatus, the legal apparatus that should accompany company formation in general. So Clevver will help you in that sense. Clevver also will help you register your company at Clevver's own legal addresses. So basically, if your goal is to be seen in Germany as a German company, and to be seen in Brazil as a Brazilian company, to be seen in Nigeria as a Nigerian company, you better have a local address, right? So Clevver has this sort of network, this local network, this network of local geographies to sort of help you help you be perceived as a local company. A third area where Clevver really helps you also is that you are able to use Clevver's worldwide postal addresses with mail scanning and forwarding. So this is kind of cool. And another element where Clevver really adds value is helping you book a local phone number for incoming and outgoing calls. So, for instance, if you want to actually enter the U.S. market and you want to appear as a local company to U.S. customers or to U.S. prospects, you want to have a U.S. local phone number. This is just fantastic. So the cool thing is Clevver is really helping you here, and Now, what is the value added here? So when you think about Clevver, what is the value added? Well, Clevver does add a lot of value on multiple fronts, and I will talk about that a little in very quickly. So when we talk about the value added, basically Clevver is helping you book and manage all products with Clevver's powerful. They have a platform, so it's called a Clevver platform. So this is a very simple and fast platform. So basically, Clevver has built a platform that helps you start and manage any company worldwide. Start a company, book tax and accounting services, use a Clevver's address to register with authorities, and receive letters that are scanned and can be read on your mobile phone. And there is a lot more. So this is kind of cool. So when you think about Clevver, think about your company, your global company structure, okay, and booked and managed digitally with the smart Clevver platform. So this is kind of cool. We're talking about incorporation. So company formation, for instance, okay. So you have remote company formation worldwide in 50 countries, bank account opening, remote U.S. bank account opening, tax and accounting services. Fantastic. So this is really good. And so when you think about that, so incorporation is one aspect where Clevver is really adding value here. Boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about Clevver. This is a Clevver virtual mailbox review. So besides incorporation, you also have virtual office. So here you have the ability to have legal address. So you have addresses for company registration at 80 locations. This is really good. You have digital post box. In other words, you have postal mail handling at the 130 locations. You have local phone number in 80 countries. Fantastic. They also have something that's very interesting that we have never seen in our research. Basically, they have what they call special interest services. So with a range of partners, products, and services, Clevver can actually offer dedicated services for different branches. So for instance, they can offer shelf companies, so company information in crypto-friendly jurisdictions. They have offshore, so offshore formation in most prominent jurisdictions. They also have crypto offerings. So they have SDO programming and crypto company structures. Okay. And they have a compliance center. So bookkeeping, tax, and accounting services via local tax accountants. So they have, again, they are relying on a network of local operatives to kind of help you out. And they also offer enterprise accounts. So here they have a white label Clevver software for reseller and shared offices. Fantastic. So let's talk about next here. So when we talk about Clevver, what is the next sort of area you need to pay attention to? So when you think about Clevver, I want you to pay attention to basically the services. Let's talk about the services. So basically, let's first talk about Clevver Mail. So Clevver Mail actually, this is a service whereby Clevver provides digital, like virtual mailbox services in multiple locations worldwide. So as a customer, you can receive your daily mail and packages at any location and handle them from, it can be a mobile phone, for instance. Okay. It can be an Android phone, Android tablet, iPad, whatever. It can be an online account as well. So this is kind of cool. So what we talk about here is what? We're talking about Clevver actually helping you revolutionize the whole virtual mailbox thing. Because see, when we talk about virtual mailbox, those services are usually developed in the US. But now you have a player. Actually, by the way, Clevver is based in Europe. I think I've said that before. It is a German company. So Clevver, GmbH, I think it's a GmbH. So basically, here is a German company that's trying to revolutionize the global virtual mailbox industry. So basically, you are able to run your company no matter where you are at. Are you in Bali? Not a problem. Are you in Bali but have a business in South Africa? Not a problem. You can be somewhere in Acapulco and run a business in Antarctica, for example. The bottom line here is that you want to have global presence, but you want to have local reputation and local prestige. And this is in essence when this is what Clevver is providing. So when we talk about Clevver Mail, it is a prominent element in Clevver's business model. In other words, they're helping you actually run your business. So when we talk about Clevver Mail, what is that? Basically, you have a one-stop shop for SMEs, entrepreneurs, startups, and freelancers looking to expand overseas. If you're a digital nomad and you are trying to have your mail, you're trying to have a presence locally, Clevver Mail can really help you do that through a mobile app and online platform that really constitute the heart of the Clevver Mail system. Okay, so here is an app that allows businesses to receive post overseas. And so and again, I'll talk about the pricing later on, and the cost is kind of reasonable too. You're talking about $5 to $7 per month. This is really great depending on the volume of mail that needs to be processed. Of course, I need to insist on that. And so you are able to basically also again manage everything from a single dashboard, which you want anyway, in terms of managing everything from a very streamlined process. Let me talk to you about the extras here. So when you think about Clevver Mail or Clevver in general and look at it from a Clevver virtual mailbox perspective, what are the extras you need to pay attention to? First of all, you have mail and office management. So when you think about mail and office management, basically you have the ability to do a lot of things. First of all, they have a service called WeWork. So WeWork does not provide centralized mail management. Those WeWork users that are able to receive mail at their working location are only notified of incoming mail. They must then pick the mail up from the physical location. So WeWork mail handling is also not available with every plan in every country. So the bottom line here is that Clevver Mail is trying to really diversify away from some other players. So if you were to go with WeWork or other players, you are able to basically have a more centralized approach. Let me explain further. Clevver's online app and online interface is the heart of the Clevver Mail system. I think I've already said that. So it notifies users about incoming mail. This is really great, as well as the sender, the weight and format of letters and packages. So again, we have an all-in-one service. And then this online app, Clevver's online app, allows customers to choose which one with one click, whether the mail should be scanned, forwarded, or discarded. So scanned items can be viewed immediately from anywhere in the world. Users can also manage their international locations and add new addresses anywhere in the world quickly and easily. So when we talk about range of services, Clevver actually offers all SMEs, startups, and freelancers a lot of stuff when they want to expand overseas. Clevver Mail, Clevver Address, Clevver Number, Clevver Company, and Clevver Enterprise. So this is really so the Clevver Enterprise is a great way for companies to manage mail and build their virtual office with white label software. So this is really great. Let's talk about the cost here. I want you to look on the screen right now. Here is a cost for Clevver as of the date of this show. So we're talking about, so if you want to have a business address, you can see the price. So we're looking at 25 euros. So that's about $27 or $30, or give or take per month as of the date of this show. If you want to choose Clevver for your registered office, basically it's about $65 per month. Again, the if you go to the websites, the numbers are you can find the numbers in euro. They are in euros primarily, but you can actually convert them in dollars. But the company is based in Germany, so it's important to really understand that. So when we talk about affordability, you can see right off the bat that Clevver is really affordable if you were to compare Clevver to all the other players in the industry. And what we love about Clevver is that it is global. Okay, a lot of companies that we have reviewed for the last 20 years are based in the States, but they offer international locations. This is the first time we're looking at things from the other way around. So we're looking at a European company that is offering something global. And so this is really great. So Clever's plans are cheaper if you were to compare that to other plans. So here is our opinion. Basically, is Clevver worth it? Definitely yes. Clevver is definitely worth it. We would recommend Clevver if you are an international company. You are, let's say you are based outside the States, or you are in the States and you want to go global. Clevver is an interesting and very decent partner to go with. Now they are new, so in location wise, they are still limited. If you were to compare Clevver to, let's say, iPostal One or virtual postal mail, for instance, VPN, you do not have the locations. I mean, iPostal One has 1,500 to 2,500 locations compared to Clevver Mail. That's Clevver Mail is still building its network geography wise. So, but Clevver Mail has a strong points going forward. For example, if you want to, let's say, that diversity, that ability to actually navigate multiple geographies is really a strong point that Clevver Mail has. The ability to actually do accounting and tax, like to offer accounting and tax services is also another strong points going in Clevver Mail's and Clever's category, if you were to speak generally. So if you are looking for a player to help you move fast internationally in terms of your business, Clevver is a strong contender to really think about. And it is a legit business. They actually they are if you go online, there are reviews about them. This is kind of cool. So fantastic. Thank you so much for your attention. Really appreciate it. Just going to quickly recap today's skeleton. So I gave you a Clevver virtual mailbox review. So I give you the overview, the features, the benefits, the value added, the services, the extras, the cost, and our opinion, our verdict. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.